Hey, Pickle, come in. It's good to see you. Oh, I was just... You remember this stone I'd found? I told you about it. The only thing that survived in the fire was this little box that I kept this stone in. Well, I was showing it to another human yesterday, and they recognized it. We had the strangest conversation, yet it all made sense too. She said you have it on Earth, and that it looks like Moldavite, and that it's 15 million of your years old. Did I say that right? Well, she said it's created when a meteorite hit. She also said it has a powerful energy that can cause some life-changing experiences. Well, that made sense to me when she said that. Well, after I found mine, the fire destroyed my home. But everyone here made me an even bigger and better one. And a lot started happening elsewhere too, like being able to hear the trees suddenly and feeling pulled to pay attention to certain things more. And finally beginning to understand what the trees had been saying. Yeah, strange, eh? She said a lot more about it, but I didn't really understand it. She seemed to think that it's possible it had something to do with you all being here when the walls came down. I'm not sure how. But she said when she was back on Earth, she felt this sudden urgent need to hold it. She remembers fetching it and wondering why she felt so compelled to have it. Next thing she remembers is being on the planes of existence like all the other humans, but she still has her piece, and she still had it in her hand. And I don't understand how I came to find some here either. Way before you all arrived. But apparently it's unmistakable because of the cylinder-shaped air bubbles it has inside it, instead of round ones or something. Yeah, her name's Tag. A nickname, I think. And she has all her memories, she says. Apparently Luna found her, or she found Luna. And they've been talking a lot, but she seems determined to find her own path. The exact same way she did on Earth, trusting her instincts and going where they tell her to. Anyway, that's enough from me. You came here for a reason. Is there anything I can help you with? Oh gosh, I knew I had something to tell you. Sorry, but quickly before I forget. I snuck out past the old wall boundary a couple of days ago and saw another human who was with a really unusual looking red-eyed person. Well, they were just sitting on the grass out in the open, chatting. Too far away to hear anything, but my twiggy hat, those red eyes were like nothing I'd ever seen before. And they had like a really silvery skin too. Does that sound like the vampire that chased you here? No? Oh, okay. Well, I wonder who that was then. Wait. It sounds like fire. Who's fire? Oh, my twiggy hat. Is that the one who caused all this? And they're trying to put it right too. I guess so. I had no idea it could be them. I really wanted to go over and introduce myself, but I know I look pretty different to them both too. I didn't want to frighten them. I don't think it's long before our paths are going to cross one way or another. I mean, they were pretty close. Why wouldn't they want to explore the forest that will have appeared to them when the wolves disappeared? Just like I want to go off exploring. I wonder if they're looking for fawn too. Well, I told Luna what I saw. She just smiled, but she was busy and had to be elsewhere. Have you ever noticed she doesn't say much, but that reassuring smile often says it all? Anyway, I had to ask you as I was really curious if that was who chased you here. Well, they seemed friendly enough with each other, and I'd thank them if it was. Why? Oh, well, because everything has been different since you arrived. How we met and became friends. Looking after you until you got your own surrounds sorted. Learning so much more about this place because of the questions that you had. Hearing about your planet when I'd never even given other planets a thought before. Walls coming down. Hearing about creatures called vampires. And just the fact that you are here. You fast become a good friend to me. I appreciate you and all of that. It's hard to remember what life was like when you weren't in it. I know you want to go home when you can, as you should. And I also know it's been a lot more fun since you've been here. And that I'd miss you. A lot. And I talk way too much, I'm sorry. That time lucky, what did you want? Oh, your memory has been coming back a little? Oh, that's really good to hear. What kind of things have you been remembering? Oh, wow. Still a bit blurry, huh? Well, remembering your home is a big step forward. Can you remember what you were doing at the time, like just before you came here? Like, what's the last memory you have of doing something? Well, that's good. Don't rush. Baby steps. It's getting you there. I'm curious, though. Does the Moldavite ring any bells? Curiouser and curiouser. That's interesting. Thanks, Pickle. Ah, there you are, Pickle. Did you still want to cook dinner tonight? Oh my, you're cooking for everyone? That's what you came over to tell me. That's wonderful. Well, don't let me hold you up any longer. What are we having? Pickle has offered to make vegetable pies. What are pies? Something we apparently have everything needed to make them. Oh, now I'm excited. And hungry. Off you go, Pickle. Or would you mind if I joined you to watch what you do? Great. Why didn't you tell me you were cooking? I know. I'm just teasing.